JAK in the Box.
Welcome to another edition of JAK in the Box. I'm Jack, this is DB. This is where we go through these old storage boxes of vintage action figures. These boxes have been in storage for at least the past 20, 25 years.
Wow.
We're going to open it up now, show it to DB for the first time. You get a chance to follow along as well. What's in the box? The tape is already kind of very loosely on here. Old tape. Oh, look at this, what's inside of here. This is a ton of action figures right here. This is dating back even more than 20 or 25 years ago. Let me just pull this first one out, pop this over to DB. Oh, do you recognize this guy? You gotta see him.
I think I know. That's right. It's Lex Luthor.
Wow!
Look at that.
Lex Luthor coming right out of the box.
He's in some sort of armor of some sort, like some sort of Superman fighting armor, probably made of like some sort of kryptonite, I'm guessing.
You know, I've got some kind of cards here that talk about each figure. I'll let you kind of read through that and see what
Lex Luthor, the sinister scientist. And he possesses a warsuit, a battle outfit designed by an ancient super scientific alien civilization and modified with Luthor's own genius.
Wow.
Luthor is capable of designing incredible weaponry for use against Superman.
Mm-hmm.
And that is awesome.
That is so cool that we have all that together right there. Lex Luthor coming right out of the box.
And check this out. If you push his legs together, he does this sort of karate chop.
The Luthor dance.
Action. That's so awesome.
So cool.
Love Lex Luthor. So cool. That is awesome. Look at that.
Next out of the box, looks like, I recognize this guy, no doubt. I'm going to give it over to DB. Who is that?
Oh, we got the boy wonder Robin right here. Look at that. It's so classic, recognizable Robin in his green and black and red and yellow cape.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's awesome.
That's comic book Robin right there. We don't really see him in the film verse that way.
Definitely, this is the classic Robin, what you know he looks like, and he does this sort of Robin karate chop.
That is so awesome, the karate
that
chop.
So cool.
So awesome. Is there a date stamp on this guy as well?
Let's see if there's a date stamp here. Yeah, it looks like on the inside of the leg here in 1984.
1984,
That's me.
Right
You're
there.
old as me.
That's as old as you.
I'm as old as these. I don't know. One of the two. I'm old.
That makes
cool.
these go back, almost 40 years.
Well, I can tell you exactly, 37 years. So very, very cool. The card here says the Teen Wonder, accomplished gymnast, martial arts skills, detective skills, has utility belt with crime-fighting equipment. And this is Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson. He ended up becoming the Nightwing.
Nightwing, correct, yeah. But very, very cool.
Yeah.
Super awesome, like just classic what you know Robin to look like. And this card is really neat. Gives you like a little bit more information.
I'm going to pull the next one out of the box here. Going to unravel this guy. Oh, look at that. If you've got a Robin not too far behind, there's one of these guys.
Oh yeah, that's Batman, baby. That is awesome.
The Dark Knight right there.
Dark
coming
Knight,
right out.
and just like the classic Batman with the gray and the blue.
Oh, wow.
So cool. Look at that cape. I mean, that is awesome.
And look at even the symbol right in the middle of his chest there. The symbol does seem to change over the years, but that's classic Batman symbol
classic
right there.
Batman symbol. And I'm so excited because we get to see Batman coming up in the Flash movie coming out.
Yeah.
And then we also have a new Batman movie coming out.
There is a new,
as well.
There's quite a few different Batman things going on. Card-wise, what does it say on the card about
The card right here says the Caped Crusader, accomplished acrobat, a keen detective's mind, ace criminologist, martial arts expert, has utility belt with scientific crime-fighting equipment.
Wow.
And Bruce Wayne. That says
Bruce
all
Wayne.
the enemies.
A real
Joker,
focus
Penguin.
on kind of his detective work, and that's actually what DC stands for, is Detective Comics.
That's right. Well, Batman is the ultimate detective. He's just always, that's what he's known for. He's known for solving crimes. He's known for being that detective.
Sure.
Definitely a vigilante crime fighter also.
Yeah, that's awesome. Great.
Yeah. So cool.
Next out of the box, going to pull this next guy that's kind of just staring up at me, unravel this guy. Wow,
Ooh,
I recognize this red anywhere.
That's right. That's the Flash. Just super quick. Look at that guy right there. So awesome. Love the Flash. Love watching Flash on CW. But this is super cool. Just the classic Flash with the lightning kind of belt and the lightning around his like gloves here.
Absolutely, and not the Flash just on the TV show, but there's also the Flash movie coming
out.
Well.
I mean, I just so many different
Flash
versions.
Points, I think they're
Well, I mentioned Flash with Batman.
Right.
Yeah, the Flash movie with Batman. But this card here for the Flash says the Scarlet Speedster. Flash is the fastest man alive, can run at super speed, can vibrate his body so quickly as to be immaterial so that bullets pass through him or can go through walls. Can also move so fast he becomes invisible and can run on water. Wow. This is great. This is going to be awesome.
Look how awesome that character looks right there, the Flash.
So cool.
Just, I mean, very, very iconic at this point.
So iconic.
1984, these date back to what's next.
So cool.
In the box.
We have so many of them. This is awesome.
This next one over to you.
Yes.
I mean, all iconic action figures.
All iconic. And, I mean, the beauty of them all. Wonder Woman herself.
Wow, Diana Prince.
Diana Prince, so awesome.
Princess Diana.
Princess Di, that's right. The amazing Amazon herself, and just, man, I love Gal Gadot. I have to say.
Yes.
But this is awesome. She does this super cool, like, where she crosses her bracelets together and blocks
you got to defend those bullets.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
so
right.
awesome.
That is awesome. That's represented right there.
Yeah, so cool. And on the card here, it says, the amazing Amazon glides on air currents, superhuman strength, extraordinary acute senses, uses her tiara as a weapon or a boomerang, has that magic lasso that forces those bound to it to obey her commands, that sort of truth lasso that we see that in Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Can bounce bullets off her bracelets like you just mentioned. Boom, look at that. Boom, bounce those bullets off, Wonder Woman.
Awesome,
so
awesome
cool.
action figure.
I love this box.
Wow, amazing action figures. Let's get to the next one out of the box. A lot of action figures in here, but I'm just going to keep it going.
Oh, yes.
Oh, look at this guy. It took me a second to recognize him, but you know who that is.
Yeah, it's Aquaman, the classic Aquaman that we know. His orange and green and black suit.
Wow, that is
sort of
classic
scaly
Aquaman right
armor that he has. And he's got his trident right here. That is so cool. Get a look at that.
That's definitely
really
recognizable.
Cool trident.
Right.
But just very awesome.
Love that Aquaman movie and supposedly another movie coming out now again.
And there's also The Deep, I think, as well, which is like the extension of that universe, which is going to be really cool.
That's awesome.
So yeah, very excited. Definitely different looking than the Jason Momoa version of this character, but this is the classic Aquaman that we know. And this is the King of the Seven Seas. He can remain underwater indefinitely, can swim tremendous distances, can communicate telepathically with sea creatures and have them obey him. And his enemies are the Black Manta, which we saw in the Aquaman movie, the Fisherman, the Scavenger, the Ocean Master, and the real secret identity, Arthur Curry, of course.
You know, all those different abilities that you read on that card, I think at some point we saw in the movie. I mean, that was an exact blueprint of what we saw in the movie. That's amazing.
Right.
Just looking at these figures, I mean, just the detail of them, it's
so
just
cool.
These are just amazing action figures. Let's get to the next one.
Yeah, let's
this
check
is
out
very,
the next
very
one.
exciting.
This box is so cool.
This is awesome. This is a guy. Look at him. You recognize
That's
him?
Hal Jordan, of course.
Wow.
The Green Lantern. Look at that. And he's got his lantern in hand. How cool is that?
Lantern, but then also the magic ring as well.
That is so cool.
Wow.
I love that. That is so awesome.
Look, they just become more iconic the deeper we go. This is an amazing box of action figures
so cool.
here.
I really love the Green Lantern and his abilities to just like use his ring to make whatever he can imagine like come to life to fight an enemy with.
100%.
It's so
whatever
cool.
he wants, whatever he needs in that given moment.
It's just so you can get so creative with him. It's
absolutely
awesome.
Right.
Yeah,
sky's
so
the limit
cool.
with him.
I love
Card-wise,
that.
what does it say about the Green?
On the card here, it says the Green Lantern, the Emerald Gladiator, his power ring that can create temporarily any object he desires with his willpower. The ring also is used as an offensive weapon. The ring protects him from mortal harm as well. He cannot be killed. The ring enables him to fly and survive in space or even at the bottom of the ocean.
Wow.
And shows his enemies, of course, Sinestro, who we've seen before, and secret identity, Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan, yeah. Amazing to have Green Lantern representing right here on JAK.
I mean, it's so cool. We almost have like the whole Justice League.
I think we do have the Justice League right here.
Almost there.
That is almost all of it. I think there is a few missing. Let's see what's next in the box here. I'm going to pull out this guy right here.
What do we got?
This over to DB. What do we got?
Who is that? Green character. That's the Green Arrow.
Green Arrow, absolutely.
That's so
Green
cool.
Lantern, Green Arrow.
Sort of like Bruce Wayne. He's like this rich playboy, and he just, became a vigilante crime fighter to like revenge.
Sure.
It's
and
awesome.
don't forget about his bow and arrows.
Wow, look at that. And you can put these arrows here in this little quiver in the back. That is awesome.
Yeah,
man,
really,
this is so cool.
A very interactive action figure.
Very interactive action figure.
Again, so vintage looking.
All right, and on the card here, the Green Arrow is the Emerald Archer. His powers, the Green Arrow uses an arsenal of ingenious trick arrows in his war against crime.
Wow.
These weapons, combined with his keen eyes and steady hands, make him feared by criminals everywhere. And Oliver Queen, a secret identity. But so cool. Yeah,
I am learning a lot on JAK in the Box right now. That is so cool. Yeah. Next in the box, what do we have next? I'm going to pull this guy out. Wow. Oh, look at, I recognize this, no problem. Pass this over to DB.
Oh, who's that? The penguin. Wow, look at the penguin.
I've also got this
his umbrella
that comes with, look how it like kind of spins.
It spins,
really cool.
I know, and he usually has like sort of like different gadgets on these as well, like all his different umbrellas that like do different things, so that's really cool.
Interestingly enough, with this particular umbrella, there's a little hook and ladder type thing in the middle here.
What?
You can pull this out.
Oh!
Hello!
That's a sword!
The umbrella is mightier than the pen.
That's so cool. Really amazing action figures here. And on his card here, the penguin, the master of foul play. He has the ability to train birds to commit crimes and an arsenal of umbrella weapons. Secret identity, Oswald Chesterfield Cobblepot.
Cobblepot, I remember that.
So
100%. Cool. Amazing action figure right there. All these action figures, but we've got more next in the box coming out at you. Okay, this is one that you're going to have to help me with here, DB. I'm not exactly sure who this is. Do you recognize that guy?
I mean, this is Dr. Fate. This is a deep cut.
Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate. This is a deep cut.
Dr. Fate.
I know. He kind of looks like Rocketeer with his helmet right like that, but so cool. He's apparently going to be played by Pierce Brosnan in the Black Adam movie that's coming out.
The Dwayne Johnson one?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
And that's him?
Yeah, Dr. Fate.
That is so cool.
It's really neat. In case you don't know about Dr. Fate, give you a little background on his card here. He is the Mystic Mage, and Dr. Fate is the master of an ancient type of magic first brought to Earth before the dawn of man. Fate uses this magic to cast spells which allow him to fly, walk through walls, make himself invulnerable, and many other things. His enemies are Wotan and Karkol, and his secret identity is Kent Nelson.
Amazing.
But we get to see him coming up.
I'm going to go next in the box here. How deep can we go? Next, coming out of the box, this is one of the most iconic figures you can absolutely come with. Who's that, DB?
So cool. The Joker. Look at the Joker. That's awesome. I mean, it's this classic Joker. That is so cool. Joker. He's got the like tuxedo, sort of purple tuxedo.
Yeah, look at those tails coming down.
The tails coming down in the back.
Wow.
I mean, that is just awesome. Just this classic, really wide smile.
He comes with this mallet that has a little bit of like a face on it. And it's funny, I remember if you put this over his head, it's
like
almost like a mask over the Joker. Like, who's here now? It's the Joker!
That is so cool. And you can use it as like a mallet to mash people with. That is
100%.
Really, wow. On his card here, it says, Joker, the clown prince of crime. His powers are none, save a twisted criminal mind that engineers brilliant crimes and chillingly cunning murders. His enemies are Batman and Robin, secret identity unknown.
Batman and Robin, we had them earlier in the box, but now to come out later in the box, the Joker representing right here in JAK in the Box.
So cool.
So awesome. Next in the box happens to be last of the box, but very exciting to have all of these action figures coming out.
Oh, yes.
Last in the box, I recognize this kind of red cape flowing right here. Pass this over to DB.
I knew we were going to get one. We've got one. It's Superman. You know him. You love him. Look at
the
Superman.
Superhero of superheroes right there.
My all-time favorite.
Superman.
My all-time favorite. I mean, you can never, Kryptonite weakened him, but I always just thought you can never kill the Man of Steel. I mean, he
faster than a speeding bullet.
He represents the American way. I mean, I love
more powerful than a locomotive.
He can leap tall buildings in a single bound. Yes.
That's Superman.
That's Superman.
It's not a bird. It's not a plane.
It's Superman just saving the day.
We could do this all day. That's how exciting it is to have a Superman here with us right now. So happy to show all these action figures to you.
You put the glasses back on, you get Clark Kent.
Clark Kent, yeah.
That's right.
Another iconic character from this DC universe.
This is such
what
a cool
an
box.
amazing box we have here.
Amazing.
Green Arrow, Green Lantern, The Flash, Dr. Fate, the Joker, Aquaman, Robin, Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, the Penguin.
Right.
More probably that I haven't mentioned. Amazing. So happy again to be able to share these with you.
Thank you.
Share them all out there with you as well.
Definitely.
This is JAK in the Box. Subscribe to this channel. You're going to be able to see all our different action figures that are coming out of the box. I want to say a big thank you to Rich and Rob for all the support that you guys give us. I'm Jack. This is DB.
And we did it big.
JAK in the Box.